isn't so much the social outcast aspect of it, isn't so much the fact that nobody will ever talk to you about it. The thing that annoys me most about being a manic depressive is the fact that that song, Suicide is Painless, that is quite clearly bollocks. Suicide is going to hurt quite a lot. Firstly, right, who are you going to ask? How was suicide for you? Was it painless? No, it fucking wasn't, was it? Second thing, if it was painless, each of you fuckers would have done it after a bad day at work, wouldn't you? Fuck it, suicide's painless, doing it, fuck, I don't care. But, let's have a think about how suicide is painless, whether or not suicide is actually painless, yeah? Approach number one to suicide. An overdose. Frankly, actually an overdose, like, first thing. Has anybody seen that brilliant piece of government legislation? Because the government have got nothing else to worry about at the moment, but they have just introduced legislation, this is actually true, that says you are only allowed to buy 16 painkillers from any one chemist. That is absolutely true, believe it or not. Now, I have a sneaking suspicion that if I'm very, very miserable, I have decided that I am going to shuffle off this mortal coil. Taking an extra 20-yard trip to the next fucking superdrug is not going to stop me. Actually, I'm very clever about it. I got depressed, I decided I was going to kill myself. I just went out and bought one of those disguise sets. I just went out and went to a joke shop and got a false beard. Went straight back in, bought another 16. Stick it to the man! The other thing about taking an overdose, though, is... do you mind not talking? I'm here, and it's very embarrassing for me. The other thing about taking an overdose, of course, is that if you get it all horribly wrong, you have to have your stomach pumped. And I'm not being funny, even the words stomach pumped upset me a lot, so I'm not going to bother with that. And I also have this feeling that basically, right, anything that's going to involve me being covered in sick, or as Chris Ford knows it, a normal Saturday night, isn't really the way to go. The only good thing you can say about having your stomach pumped, though, is that it's probably absolutely brilliant, at least for me, or somebody just walked on stage. But having your stomach pumped must be absolutely fucking brilliant if you're anorexic. No guilt. The second method of suicide, hanging. Now, how many of you have actually ever seen a noose? That is a fucking difficult knot. Honestly, like, you need a Boy Scout to do it. And I've learned my lesson. You do not invite Boy Scouts into your house to tie you up. Honestly, there was like a horde of local chaps throwing burning objects in the house. Spent quite a long time with Gary Glitter. So I don't really want to be doing that again. Third method, drowning. Can't swim, that's not going to happen. Fourth and final method you'd be delighted to know, slashing your wrists. Now that involves a sharp knife. Quite clearly, that is going to hurt quite a lot, yeah? But there are some tips on the internet, which is good. On the internet it says that you must always slash your wrists that way, always vertically. Horizontally, apparently, is for quitters and for emo kids. So never do it, always vertically. The other thing they say on the internet, believe it or not, is do it underwater, because apparently it hurts less. Now, I have a sneaky suspicion, if that was actually true, that many doctors would be performing operations in aquariums now. And anyway, I thought about it a lot, and if I ever do decide to commit suicide, which after tonight is looking increasingly likely, to be honest. Oh, it's a bit like the fucking sympathy band now, you bastards. If I ever decide to commit suicide, right, I'm doing it that way, and I'm doing it all over the fucking walls like that, and I'm going to be going, fuck you, I told you I was fucking depressed, you bastards. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Mark Horne, thank you, good night.